Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the last episode. I know that kind of sucks. Can't believe the season is already over. We got one last day to try to make some miracles happen. You know, overall, not killing a buck this year with my rifle. Perfectly fine with it. I have one in the freezer from bow season anyway. I can live without killing one with a rifle, but this season has been an interesting one. We have learned quite a bit, and I can't wait to apply those changes, but we'll talk about those at the end of the episode. Today, we're just going to go sit for a quick little 2 hours max, just to catch that first hour movement, 30 minutes of movement at sunrise. And then we'll go do some deer drives, and then from that point forward, I don't know if I am going to go pull everything. I think we're going to go pull everything, you know, all the tree stand pads and all that stuff, and then maybe sit for the last time. Might go sit for the evening sit one last time, but quick little 2 hour sit. Hopefully some miracles happen. Maybe one of those two I saw last night decided to come through today, and we put one on the ground here this morning. But otherwise, it'll be off to do some deer drives, so let's get after it.
I'm Lynn.
I'm Aaron.
You're another Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron Lindsley.
You got a body cam on?
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's standing right out in the field here.
Aaron, you're gonna stand out there.
Yeah.
I would go to the far end of this field,
Okay.
so you're not terribly far from the woods.
Okay.
Because they like to stay in the woods when they come out.
All right, sounds good. Holy Jesus. Stand over here by a tree. I got a guy behind me shoot anything that comes across this field afterwards. And then I got all of this. Anything coming through here, anything for a few seconds here, but then I don't want to shoot at the house or my truck or anything. So there's also some cows over there. But I'll have pretty good, I'll be able to identify, see deer coming, and then we'll have some shots through here, through these trees and things. They'll take a couple stutter steps before they get to that brush, and we'll be good. I might actually move up a tree here. No, this is good, because if they come through here, they might come right here and stay in the thin stuff to run faster. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see where they come out. This is the first time we've ever done this drive. The first time I've ever done this drive, so I never really know how the deer are going to react. They might shoot right out all the way across the fields to the west. Piled them up, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Like 3.5-year-old, I just piled them up. The GoPro died, you guys. I'm so sorry, but I had to wait to shoot him because I heard one of our drivers back in here right past him. So I had to give him time and wait. Plugged him right there, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Every deer ran across the road. There's probably 15 of them. One doe ran out where you are right now and ran through the woods, and then he came out right in the middle. I piled them up over there. I had to wait because I heard Lynn yell, and I just had to wait and wait because I didn't know where he was. I was like, shit. Let's go. Huh? Oh, he piled up. He's dead. Woo! Definitely my biggest rifle buck. He did. Let's go. Let's go. All right. We gotta finish this drive because there's other people that need deer, but that's the biggest buck I've shot with a rifle. He's nothing too big, but when I saw him in the scope, it was definitely the biggest I've ever seen. So that's my goal. I've told you guys that every year is slowly improve, bigger and bigger every year, and that's what we're doing. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the biggest buck I've ever shot with my rifle. So baby steps, and when he was running, I thought for sure it was a 3.5, but it is what it is. We got some meat, we're gonna eat good, and let's get her gutted up and out of here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go, right? Finish off the year like this. I couldn't have asked for a better ending. Getting a deer on a deer drive is just, it's so much fun. It's just really unfortunate that GoPro died. So, I mean, I was standing there for probably, I don't know, 25 minutes or so. And I was talking a few times and I was clicking the GoPro on and off, recording, because I recorded a bunch and I thought I caught all those deer running out. Like they were going and going and going, and I was like, it's like 15. Could have been, could have been 10 deer, could have been 20 deer, because, you see them going through the woods, and then you'd see them go out across the field. You don't know if some of those are the same or if there's more or they're different, because I've seen a couple going back the other way. Deer drives can be very hectic, and I even said it on the GoPro, the big one, or the buck, is going to come here. And it's so true. The bucks will always hold tight to cover a lot longer, especially if they're already pressured. And when that doe came out and ran 20 yards in front of me, so I had a doe come out when I realized the GoPro's dead. I was like, oh no, I'm messing with it. The doe came out and she ran 20 yards in front of me, right off where I thought she would, real close. I said it when I was setting up. Then I realized the GoPro wouldn't turn on and the dead. My external battery pack was dead. And I was like, oh no. So I immediately turned on the cell phone, and 3.5 minutes later, the drivers are yelling that there's a deer coming. Then they yell that it's a buck, and then I see him, and he's there. Like, there's 2 or 3 times I could have shot him standing still in the woods, but where the drivers were yelling from, I did not want to shoot that way. So I knew exactly what I had said. They're gonna take a stutter step before going to that brush. So I tracked him all the way through all those trees, going up and over the hills. And he literally went in the perfect spot. There's a tree, there's a gap, and there's brush. And he stutter stepped to get his antlers down to get into that brush. And I put it on him. So what an incredible end to the year. I am so happy to have shot my gun. It's the first time in 3 years I shot my gun. It's the first buck I've killed in like 3 years. And it's the biggest buck I've killed with a rifle. So when he was running, I seriously thought he was double the size. I was like, that's a 3.5-year-old, and that rack is standing. You make the judgment call and you shoot it. So either way, I will have his skull back from the Euro mount here very shortly. I'm going to take my bow buck in to get mounted here now that Maryland didn't shoot one. And our freezers are full. I'm so happy about that, because this year we ran out of meat. We ran out of roasts and jerky really early in the year, and then we ran out of, our chops and our steaks, and we only had ground meat this year. So I'm really happy to have gotten 2 deer this year. My bow buck got me so much meat, 55 pounds of ground meat out of that deer, and I got all the other cuts yet. So it was absolutely incredible season, and I will be back for another episode now to talk about our entire season as a whole, because I don't want to make this video longer, you know, than it has to be. You guys are here to see the thumbnail you clicked on, which is me killing a buck and doing it during a deer drive. So I have plans for one more rifle season video now. It's going to be a wrap-up video, and you might be really interested in that, because there's something I'm very interested in, and I don't know the answer to it as of right now. I want to know the total amount spent for this hunting season. I am not looking forward to that number, because I'll give you a little sneak peek. It's $600 just for hunting licenses. So that's our baseline. That's zero. And then gas, seeds, fertilizer, weed spray, tree stand. We spent a lot of money this year. So I want to know what the total of this year was, and that's going to be my next video. I literally have all the receipts here, and I'm starting to scan them into the app to figure all that out. But I'm rambling a little too much here. I just want you guys to know that I appreciate every last one of you. All of your comments, all of your likes and shares and your interactions and just clicking on the video. I appreciate every last one of you. The growth we've had this year, and especially the last couple months, has been absolutely incredible. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I appreciate every last one of you. And I think this is where I'll leave you guys. So I'm going to get to work on these receipts and stuff and get going on the next video. And I suppose, without further ado, make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, we'll just see you behind the camera. We got a lot of people around hanging out that his muscles are twitching yet.
Yeah, he's dead.
Look at that shit.
Yeah.
Freaky.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you can put that on your video.